Now, this is just one of many reasons why, despite the lack of snow, we are still having a great time out here in Japan. Basically, as we go ahead through this snow season, which has been starting off rather rough, but the forecast, it will be improving. I promise you that. Even heading into the early part of January here, we're going to be seeing almost double the amount of snow we have on the ground at many of the resorts heading into Friday and Saturday. But just put this in perspective, I do want to show you how warm it really has been. These are actually some photos I took here today in Tokyo. Those are the plum blossoms, which typically bloom in the spring months. We're getting them out here right now. Let's take a look at the forecast, guys. All right, so Zao Onsen, you're currently open. Minakami as well, mostly open. Many of the resorts, actually, all things considered with the lack of snow, are doing pretty decent. Hakuba, though, struggling a little bit of a lower elevation, so you are kind of tying in with some artificial snow as well. But overall, though, it does look like most of the slopes are starting to open up here. Even at Shigakogen, mostly open as well. Snow depth, it's about 100 centimeters lower than what we would be seeing this time last year, but it's still pretty decent. Minakami at 80 centimeters, Kagura getting up to 150, Yuzawa at 45. We did get a warm spell. It's going to melt off. Naiba as well at 80. So some of the steeper slopes are having to shut down here in the early part of the week, but even farther towards the north, not much of a problem here if you are into Hokkaido. Look at Niseko, 110 centimeters if you're going there on travel. I really wouldn't worry too much about it. I'm not really going to talk a lot about them either, because the fact is we are still being seeing some fairly heavy snow, or about moderate snow, I would say, throughout the day here on Monday and Tuesday. That will continue through the rest of the week. Nothing blizzard-like, but it's pretty decent, and actually would be considered heavy in other areas of the world. And as far as the forecast is concerned, you see all this cold air back towards the north. That will start to shift down towards the south, so temperatures dropping drastically. Plus, we have these very tight lines together. That's indicating those gusty winds, but that'll be picking up all that moisture and dumping it out here across the Japanese Alps. And really, you definitely need that. It could double the base, and the base has really been varying widely, actually, across many areas here in central Honshu. I know that the official totals were about 70 centimeters, but some areas off-piste even lower than that. And actually, I just want to show you this video as well. This is our ski instructor, actually, Donald, there at Tokyo Snow Club, just demonstrating to you what could happen when you kind of go off-piste a little bit. Keep in mind, you have a lot of these bamboo trees. Now, they need heavy snow to knock over. Once they do fall over, perfectly fine to ski through an area like that, but it does get a little bit rough indeed. Let's take a look at the forecast here. So we got Wednesday. All right, so partly cloudy skies across most of the area. Some snow has been seen here in the morning, but as we go ahead into Thursday, we're still going to be looking at these northerly winds coming in, bringing some of that snowfall, and also by Friday as well. It does look like conditions are going to be on and off, but Saturday, this is the big day, guys. That's probably the best snowfall across most of central Japan. We're going to be looking at some areas about 30 to 50 centimeters in total, even extending back here towards the north. By the way, in Aomori prefecture, you've been looking at some winter storm warnings here on Tuesday. You're seeing just as much snowfall through the rest of the week. But I think Saturday is going to be the big day in total. Over the coming week, about 70, 80 centimeters expected, but I'm being a little bit modest with that number. Okay, Shigakogen, the slope of the week here at TokyoSnowClub.com. PM snow showers here on Wednesday. Thursday, you're looking at about 10 to 20 centimeters. In fact, Friday on and off, but look at that. I highlighted this. By Saturday, 30 to 50 centimeters there for you. It's going to be a little bit windy if you are out there at night on Saturday. You might want to bundle up, especially if for some reason you find yourself on top of a mountain. There's no night skiing there, so it's going to be about minus 30 with the wind chill. Sunday is going to be a great day, by the way. Might be bluebird by the afternoon, but you're going to be still having all of that fantastic stuff right there on the ground. So get out there early Sunday morning. You might have a good time. All right. That is all for me. This was just a really quick update, guys. I just threw this together because this forecast looks pretty decent over the coming days, and I have a lot of stuff to work with. If you have any questions, comments, let me know, and I will try to add it in the next video. All right. Bye.